Your first trip around Darlington, the first time you took a hot lap around there.
Yeah.
Your memory.
Oh, I definitely remember. It was back in '09. I went down there and ran a cup race, and I remember. Actually, I'll take you back. The first time I went around there, I was with Kelly Yarborough, and that's probably one of the coolest moments of my life. There's a two-seater race car down there, and we were promoting the race, much like we are today. And Cale was there, and he gave me a ride. And I remember just sitting in the passenger seat, watching Kelly Yarborough drive me around Darlington, thinking this is the most surreal moment and the coolest thing I've ever seen. And it's just fun doing that day and getting to know him a little bit. Last year we ran a throwback scheme to Cale's car. I thought that was just something special, is it being home for him there. And we just won our third championship. He's a three-time champion. I wanted to pay respect to that. And, so had a lot of fun. That was my first laps around Darlington. But then in the driver's seat was even scarier than being in the passenger seat with Cale. So it's a tough place. It's a really challenging racetrack to get around.
The history of the track, though, obviously. In terms of the history of the track, you think of Darlington.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most historic track, one of the most historic tracks that we go to. And it's a crown jewel event. It's one that, when you think of the top 3 races to win, you think the Daytona 500, Brickyard 400, Southern 500. Those are the 3 most iconic, historic races that NASCAR has. And so to say you can click off a win there is definitely really special.
How many races at Darlington does it take you to feel comfortable and confident you can have some success?
How many races have I run there? I've been doing this for, 18 years? I'm not sure I feel comfortable yet. It's not one of those places that you ever get that comfy feeling. And if you do, you're probably going too slow. It's one of those places you run right up next to the wall to go fast, and you get a little bit too fast, you get into the fence a little bit. It's a really, really hard place.
Joey, with the chase system the way it is now, you seem to come across every time we have something like this, like just drop the rag, let's race, you'll adapt.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan is to, right? I mean, with the chase being different than what the playoffs were, we definitely have to adapt and be different. We set a pretty good strategy with the playoff system the way it was and got ourselves to the championship for half the time. And, that was, a good accomplishment, but that was the way we had things set up. We can't do that anymore. So now we have to look at a different way of doing it. Obviously, consistency is going to matter a lot more with the new chase system. So we've done it before, right? Like, we've raced that way before. We have a decent idea of what we got to do, but definitely have to be, strong for the majority of the year.
Are you still in a state where you are constantly learning how to get around Darlington, because or do you feel like you know how to, it's just a matter of execution?
Well, it's one of those places that you probably 1 out of 5 laps you think you nailed it. And the other ones you're like, I messed up here, I could have got more here, or overdrove it, underdrove it. It's not one of those places you ever feel comfortable, if I'm being honest, because you're constantly chasing the car. The laps wear tires out so quickly that what you did the lap before, if you replicate it, you hit the wall because the tires fall off. So you gotta, always be adjusting every lap and trying to, figure out where that edge is. And like I said, the Darlington stripe is a real thing. People talk about it because you get over your skis pretty quick.
What does it feel like to be a winner at Darlington Raceway?
That's a neat one. Like I said, it's a hard place to win, and so it's definitely one that, like I said up there earlier, it's like you want to click off a victory there as much as any other racetrack you go to. It's definitely, if you finished your career and you didn't have a win at Darlington, I feel like there would be a bit of a hole there that you would want to fill. I won the spring one. That's cool. We would like to win the fall one in the Southern 500. That one means a little bit more.